Welcome back to another episode of a Wander's Way podcast. I'm your host, Dustin. Today, I just kind of want to throw out some expenses. Beautiful, disgusting expenses in the video game world. And, in your basic local grocery stores as well. But before we get to that, let me just kind of catch you up with my life. So yeah, as you know, the last two podcasts, I was pretty freaking sick. Still didn't know if it was COVID. Still don't know if it was or not. If there was false negatives, but either way, I'm kind of away from it now. Not completely. I'm a little bit nasally here. I still have a congestion in my sinuses, but nothing in my chest anymore, and I'm able to go to work, and yeah. Speaking of work, as much as I love my job, I put in an application to a new job that has relocation assistance, still the same work that I'm doing now as a DSP. However, it's for $25 an hour. And once I get there the first month, I have to take my RBT certification exam, which obviously is renewed every month. So it gives me a higher skills sets for what I need to do, behavioral analysis kind of stuff. But what I love about it, though, it's not here. It's not in the mainland. It's in Hawaii, where I've been wanting to go, but dreaded the move because, I have a cat. And it's not just an ordinary cat. My cat's special when it comes to going in a car or anything. He'll get in the kennel. He'll be all purring and happy. I open the front door, take him out, and all of a sudden it's screaming bloody murder. Yeah, it's fun going to the vet's office. But on top of that, obviously I would need to sell pretty much everything I have, get that money. But the biggest problem would be putting my car on a ship. It is $2,000 for my car. Luckily, it is a small car, so that kind of helps. But I can't put my stuff in my car to ship it. I literally have to have it empty. Fucking stupid. But anyways, put my car on a ship. It's $2,000 to ship it over. And then I got to get a flight over there, which is about, $500, $600, depending on what time and when things are going on. And then everything for my cat as well to be shipped over. And then trying to have the money for everything else along the way. Yeah, that's a big problem. So my plan is to go to Hawaii. Whether these plans work out or in a different way sometime in the future, who knows? But the job for $25 an hour to do what I'm doing now, plus a little bit extra, man, that's just awesome. Fantastic. Amazing. And it would be a great opportunity for me. But with that being said, let's get straight into the podcast. Alright, if you guys haven't realized yet, things are just freaking criminally overpriced. Simply straight top to bottom, everything. Now, it all depends where you go to. So, let me kind of give you a little bit of example for video game wise. So, everyone knows the Legend Dragoon. Physical copies, 4 discs, it's a collection, it's valuable. So, you go to somewhere like GameStop, for example. They have that, say, it's unpackaged. They will have that priced up to like $300, okay? Now, I've gone to many shops over the last years and found Legend Dragoon packaged, perfect condition, mint condition. You know how much that's valued? very high. And then you find those at those shops for like $60, maybe 120, depending. So a place in New York City I found was fully packaged, mint condition, Legend Dragoon, physical copy for the PlayStation 1. And it was I think it was 134 or something like that at that time. At that time I didn't buy it. When I went up to upstate New York, I found a copy that was in mint condition, but it wasn't packaged. But it was $45 at this shop. Dude, I scooped it up. Right away. Now, when you go to GameStop, and this is the problem. You go to GameStop, you see the old Pokemon games, you'll see NCAA football, for example. Dude, have you seen those prices? Last time I went to GameStop and saw the NCAA football, I was like, okay, I'm just going to get this because I really want to play NCAA football. And it was $15. Dude, they have it priced $150. Are you serious? I'm sorry. I understand that they don't make NCAA football games anymore. I understand it's not the easiest game to come by. It's not the hardest either. But give me a break. $150 for a freaking football game. No. I don't give a crap. Unless it's like an Atari game or something, or a Dreamcast, PS1, something like way back in the day, Super Nintendo, 64, all that kind of stuff, Sega Genesis. If they're something of that, I can understand that value being high. It's a rare commodity, say it's from Japan, or say it wasn't sold Western, yeah, I can understand that. And in mint condition and packaged. For goodness sakes, the way things are nowadays. So I found certain games of modern games here that are, no matter what, are always going to be $60 or more. So, for example, Pokemon, obviously it's going to be $60. I understand that, and I'm fine with it when it first comes out for the first 3-4 months. But let's go Pikachu and Eevee, for example. There hasn't been a single sale on those games. And let me tell you, those games are not good. They're terrible. They're like the worst selling Pokemon games ever. And they're still $60. Now, you might find a physical copy in certain stores on sale for it. But they only go down maybe $10. And that's how a lot of games are nowadays, too. A lot of these games are just, no matter what, they're expensive. You have Madden Football. They'll go on sale for like a week or something, but it's like $10 off. But for like the next 10 years, they're still the same freaking price. Unless you find it used somewhere. And then it's like, what, 30? It's just uncalled for nowadays. All these games are ridiculous priced. When they first come out, I can understand $60, $50. Even still, to me, sometimes they're way overpriced too. Especially broken games. But come on. 5 years have passed. Take that price and cut it in 3/4. Come on. They don't need to be that expensive anymore. So, outside of video games, let's take a look at the bigger picture here. You go to a grocery store. You want a gallon of milk. Dude, overpriced depending on what state you're at. But even then, every state is overpriced for a gallon of milk. So you go to New York City. Last time I was there, I don't know what it is right now, because I haven't been there for 5, maybe 6 years now. So last time I was there in New York City, I found a gallon of milk, and it was $8 was the cheapest. Oh, no, $7 was the cheapest I found. And it's higher now from what I understand. So here, like Montana, even a gallon of milk is like $5. It's ridiculous. And then meats are going up too. And then, everything else. There are so many things wrong with this economy right now, and all these payments, overpriced stocks, overpriced video games, overpriced just regular food. You want to enjoy life. You don't want to waste every inch of your money. So let's take, convenient factors. Let's put that one in front now. Convenient factors. So say if you want to do Uber Eats or DoorDash. So every time when I order DoorDash, and I rarely do it now because it's just beyond ridiculous. Especially seeing that I'm in Montana where there's no sales tax, they have the sales tax on there. And then they have a delivery fee. And then they have an extra fee. And then on top of that, they have your tip. Now, here's the issue. They don't even have the specials. Like if I were to say, I don't really go here, but I know about it. McDonald's or Burger King. The 2 for whatever price. So 2 Big Macs for $5 or whatever. You don't even get those kind of deals on DoorDash at all. In fact, you pay the full price for the full damn sandwich. So you're paying like an $8 sandwich. And then on top of that, you're paying $4 for a delivery fee. And on top of that, you're paying another $4 for your sales tax. And then on top of that, you're paying $3 for a tip or whatever. That adds up. I don't know how many times I bought one small thing from like McDonald's or Burger King, and I'm paying $20 for something that's like $6 or $7. Shit like that is just ridiculous. And all that is just for the convenient factor. So is there a convenient factor for video games now too? What's going on with that? Let's take a look at NASCAR 20. I can't even say the game's name because it's so fucking terrible. Ignition. Man, it's so bad. They released that not even complete $60. They expect people to pay for that. And people were actually fucking stupid enough to pay for it. Me, I've been saying for 2 months straight, hey, they still haven't shown videos. Hey, they still haven't shown us anything. There's no gameplay footage. This game is not ready to release. Look at Pokemon. They've been showing this for well over a month and giving us full gameplay. Like, do you not understand that, people? Is the difference between a game that is ready and they're promoting it like full-fledged versus ones that are just doing paper promotions and a little bit here and not showing you gameplay or a preview of the game at all. You just kind of find that line going, I ain't paying for it. That's broken. I'm gonna wait for it to release and see. I sure the hell was right. Everyone's like, no, it's not gonna be broke. No, you're just too critical. No, I wasn't. Still, it's February and the game's still not fixed. This game is still not fixed and it is February. Just about. Like, hell, they have up until March scheduled for bug fixes. Up to March, saying that they'll fix this bug and then this bug and then this. Really? You released a game for $60 damn and it's not even complete. I didn't buy it. I tried it out. I can tell you right now, even right now after some fixes, that game's not even worth $15. I wouldn't even pay $5 for the game. It's such a pile of trash. And then you got Cyberpunk. What is it, 2077 or whatever? I can't remember because I just blew it out of my mind. I was so excited for that game. And they actually did tease that a lot. They did show the gameplay and stuff. So they kind of fooled you, and they did good with it. I did not buy that either, because something just to me was just like, something's just not right with this game. Something does not sit right. Man, every single time I have these feelings, I listen and, let me tell you, they're accurate. Fully 100% accurate. We as fans need to pay more attention to this. Stop pre-ordering. Now, if it's something like Pokemon, the Pokemon company, I fully trust, full-heartedly. Pokemon games are the only games that I've ever, in my entire life, actually ever pre-ordered for video games. Not kidding. And I've only done it twice in my life. And I'm going to be 33 on Saturday. So, just put that in perspective. How many people pre-order and it's a pile of crap game? I've done it twice. And the only 2 games that I've ever pre-ordered in my entire life was Pokemon Shield and Pokemon Legends Arceus. That's it. I've never pre-ordered a game before, and I never will. It's very rare for me to do it, and I have to really trust that company and know that every time I touch that game, nothing's broken. Or the very most minor bug is just a common normal thing. And it's not game breaking. I protect my assets at all costs. I try to, at least. Even though I waste a lot. But that's the problem, though. All these big companies, they know you're going to spend that money. And that's why they overprice things. And we need to stop doing that. We need to stop giving them that push to be like, crap, they're not going to pay. Not until we prove that this is perfect. So why don't we do that? Come on, guys. You love spending your money for a perfected game, right? Force these companies to work and make a game that is perfect or near perfect at release, to where you're spending your money worthwhile. Stop pre-ordering stupid games that you know aren't going to be perfect. It's not worth it. Stop wasting your money. Come on, guys. Stop wasting your money. Same thing with groceries, too. Stop wasting your money on brand name stuff. Go for stuff that's not brand name, because it's all the same shit. Literally. Grocery shopping, it's all literally the same stuff. Except for maybe meat, because you got your local and you got ones that are not local. Which one's better, which one's fresher, all that kind of stuff. So there's variables for that. But yeah, there's just so many things that are well overpriced. And it's a disease in the economy. Disease for me. Even Pokemon cards. Like, look at them. Like, you go to a store, I don't think they're so bad. There's certain stores that are overpricing them, but like Target, less than $5. I can do that. 4 packs, And then you go to other places like Shields and they're pricing like Pokemon cards at $6. You go online, you're paying well past that for 1 pack. And on top of that, they're resealed, so they take out the good cards and give you the crap cards. Yeah. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Don't fall for it. Don't overpay for things. With that being said, stay tuned. There's going to be another episode coming this week.